What up, Jay? What up? What up? What up? What up, man? We in here. We in here. How's it going, man? That was quite a presentation. Wait, what was it? What were you hyped for in the was it I wasn't looking at the Discord chat. I was just me and Cell were just chatting, so I wasn't keeping up with everything in the main channel. What was it that you were hyped for? Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Okay, I remember. Yeah, Cell was popping off for that too. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, yeah, you guys, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. What up, Maxway? What up, Sandy? Did they show Tifa gameplay? I was in and out. I was in and out. After Virtual Fighter, I was good, y'all. To be honest with you. To be like quite honest with you, I was kind of like Cell will tell you, I kind of checked out. I kind of checked out after that. Oh, they didn't show Tifa gameplay. Okay. What up, Athena? What up, y'all? Hold on. I'm making all the promo posts. But so far, how did everybody feel about the overall Summer Games Fest? Oh, I just saw the Final Fantasy VII. The Revelation is coming to Switch 2 day one. Well, honestly, I'm not even a Final Fantasy guy, but at this point, with how things are looking in Japan, they better put it on there at day one for it to have a chance at doing well at this point. Because Japan does not give a fuck about the PS5 no more, man. The rock's not crumbling, Tifa enjoyers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. But y'all, I'm very hype. I'm and it's a lot of interesting stuff to talk about, not just from me, but also some of what the virtual fighter community is saying right now is kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Hold on, let me pull this up. Oh, Tupac. Yeah. Hold on, cuz I again, I was kind of in and out. Let me watch the Tupac trailer cuz that was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. Um hold on, y'all. Cuz people still rolling in anyway, so we can talk about some of the summer games fest stuff. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to. Okay. Let's look at this cuz I didn't see the whole thing.
調べたぞお前らのこと海の向こうじゃあ
Yeah, Athena, Tupac is in Stranger Than Heaven. Hmm. Uh that was a little weird. That was I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about I don't know. I don't know if I'm necessary. Okay. I'm not necessarily mad or angry or anything or like, oh, this is so shameful, but something about it just feels a little tacky. You know what I mean? Something about it just feels tacky. I don't know. That was weird. Huh. Yeah. Also, yeah, Snoop had to push for that. Snoop also, man, Snoop Dogg, that guy will do anything for money. He is in everything, man. He just will do anything. He will say no to nothing. But I don't know. It's a little weird. Snoop had what's the character you can't just sell with just a face? Yeah, we didn't have any context for like what he's doing in the game. It's just Tupac. Who's the second dead celebrity? I know they got Tupac and then who else? Yeah, we talking about Yaku's Yaku's Pac is crazy, so. Oh, Bunta Shugawara. Sugawara. Oh, yeah. What up, ZK? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Snoop is the Joe. No, Justin Wong is the Snoop of rapper of the FGC. It's the reverse. Snoop Dogg originated that shit. RGG stay putting dead celebrities in their game. You can tell it's just an attempt to bring some kind of light to the game. Yeah, this is the VF presentation waiting room. We're waiting in here, y'all. Hmm. Okay, what else did they show? What else happened at Summer Games Fest? Wolf Among Us 2. Y'all know I don't care about that. That's why I didn't watch this shit live. When me and oh yeah, Gundam. Let's watch the when me and Cell Device were talking about the presentation. I was like, man, this is why I don't live stream these things anymore. Cause like I don't give a fuck about a lot of these games. Like, and I can't even pretend to. Wait, what's it called? What's the Gundam game called? What's the Gundam game called? Rogue Orbit. Okay, got it. Yeah. Oh, let me see.
On
Let me
Earth,
see what's going on
mankind
here.
measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future felt promising. Out here, that promise is a lie. Every breath taken is insane.
Bad Boy JM. For me, it's not even a matter. You know, y'all know I don't rate these presentations or anything like that. It's not necessarily about the presentation being good or bad. I think inherently, just because of the nature of what these things are, there's no way you can like show me there's no way that I'm gonna come away feeling like, oh, I'm gonna buy everything here. That's just not like a reasonable thing because like too many different people's tastes exist that they have to appeal to. So it's just gonna be like one or two. I just don't see the point. Honestly, if I were to take it further, I don't see the point in anybody reacting to these things. I don't really like as I've gotten older, I don't see the point in just like pretending you have something to say about like 80% of the games here when really it's just like yeah, you're probably just going to come away with like two or three things and then go on with your life, but yeah, that's just me.
Inside an armored shell.
What up, Sword Life Story? What up? What up? What up? Armagon, lots of fantasy slop once again.
You're our last hope. The darkness coming for us. It remembers one man. The pilot.
That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It makes for content though, not good or bad. No, exactly. Sword Life is something. It's not. I like to say that streaming is inherently slop content. Like all streaming, like even what I'm doing now is slop, right? Like I don't think because streaming you're just going off the cuff. You can't really be super polished or precise about what you're saying, because you're just like on the spot. So it's sloppy content. But then when you add reactions to it, reacting to advertisements, pretty much, it gets real sloppy. It gets real sloppy, as the kids would say. But yeah, they're fun to watch with friends. Yeah, me and Sel were watching it, and I think they're fun to watch with friends because you don't have to necessarily say anything about everything. You can kind of just, you know, be, half paying attention. Like I was like cell device was talking, and I just opened up ranked on a virtual fighter while the stream was going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't really go into these things like expecting. Yeah, dude, I was like, I can't end on a loss. I can't end on a loss. But to be kind to myself, my I have a blister on my thumb right now, so I'm not playing at my absolute best. But so I'm in the gravity chamber right now. Sora live story. I always tell myself I'm gonna do my live reaction whenever we have these showcases. Then I just end up only watching them, not even streaming. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. And the fact that I do YouTube videos also means that like I can't I have to make sure that I conserve my energy. Basil Madazzle, so stoked my girl Pie is back. RGG stays winning with middle-aged characters. Okay, y'all know what? Let's get into it because we got 30 minutes left before that presentation starts. Did anything else happen at the Summer Games Fest before I get into Virtual Fighter analysis? Did anything else happen?
But you are lacking in kung fu.
Hold on real quick, y'all. I'm about to post something because I just remembered something that I said on online a while back that is related to this very topic. So hold on. They put Evangelion in Sonic. Yeah, they just putting anybody in there, bro. I don't. They just putting anybody in that damn Sonic game. They like, hey, I won't be surprised. Like honestly, what is Sega doing? Sega just throwing. They just throwing any crossover they can into these games. Their shitty mobile game collab with the Care Bears. My friend said that Virtual Fighter would have a Yakuza guest, and then the trailer played, and I told him they just made the game Yakuza. Yo, we're gonna get into it. We got a lot to talk about. How many more minutes we got? Okay, let me go to this post. Okay, let's watch the trailer. Let me see. All right. Virtual Fighter. First of all, this song, we getting real modern with it. Now, off the top, off the rip, just so you guys know, no Virtual Fighter game has had a real serious story mode. It's really just been basic arcade. They've had like, let me just keep it simple. They haven't had something like this where you're getting like real characterization of the characters. So the fact that even we're having this scene of them like conversing and having friends and seeing their lives outside of just fighting is very interesting. This is a first for the series.
Same as usual? Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know.
Okay, so we got my main. We got my main there, Stella, or I don't know if this is I'm not sure if this is Stella or Sarah, because well, okay, I think it's pretty clear that this is Stella. Stella being, I think, the clone of Sarah or something. Because as if you saw the trailer, they aged up Pi. Pi is aged up. And I guess Akira is aged up too. Sarah, or who's supposed to be Sarah, looks the same. She doesn't look like she aged up or anything. So I think this is Stella, not Sarah. And maybe Sarah is also in the game. We'll see.
Otherwise we wouldn't be living in Villa Support.
I don't know who this is. I don't know. That's a new character probably.
Kill them all.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah, Wolf got older too. Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so now we got a whole scene where we're running through. This has never been in the series at all. Okay, so this is actually you going through an environment, all that kind of stuff. Now I wonder, actual combat. This is kind of crazy. Now, if you look at this move, right? I wish I could, you know, go and show y'all. But this, Cielo, I think that's how you, or Cielo is probably how you pronounce his name. This move right here, that's Vanessa. So I guess he's based on Vanessa. Like his moveset is based on Vanessa's moveset. That's one of her grabs, I believe. Is it Vanessa or? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Vanessa's grab. Command grab, or not command grab, just a regular grab, I think. Her back grab, if I'm not mistaken.
Just take it easy.
I immediately knew this was Pi.
That's your
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
So this is Pi. This is her. This is how she looks now, which is super interesting.
City of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives rolling like dice Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
That's Pai Chan.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
So, there you go. There you go. That was the trailer. So now we're getting more. We're getting a real campaign. I want to go back to this part and talk about this a little bit. The when he starts fighting and stuff. So this stuff, right? We're fighting out in a explorable world and all that. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, because I'm in the Virtual Fighter Discord, and you know, we were kind of like, everyone was kind of talking about it as it was happening. And what do you guys think people's thoughts were on this part? What do you guys think people's thoughts were? I want y'all to guess first. What do y'all think people were saying? It's somewhere in the middle. It's a bit nuanced. But yeah, but Basil kind of is closer to the answer. It wasn't necessarily negative, but people were kind of like, okay, I guess we got to have this single player thing for the normies. Like, that was kind of like there was kind of a conversation going on about that, like about how this isn't what Virtual Fighter is, but it's kind of just this necessary thing to get normal people to play these games. And I think that's kind of interesting. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with them having the whole separate mode that isn't necessarily a fighting game. What I do hope, though, is that they don't do I really hope they don't do the Street Fighter 6 like world tour thing, where there's stats and stuff like this and stuff like that, because I think this can be a cool way to get people to, or this can be a fun way for people to get comfortable with move sets and playing Virtual Fighter in a, you know, in a low commitment, low pressure environment, right? But if they add stats and RPG elements and all that kind of stuff into it, where now it's not even like a fighting game where you have to think about like your frame data, think about your spacing, think about like your damage and all these kinds of things, your highs, your low. If you can just like bypass all that with stats like you can in Street Fighter 6 World Tour, then it's like, okay, now y'all are just adding this extra mode. The reason I don't like that, and I'm going to explain why I don't like that, is that it kind of creates this situation where you're presenting people with like, how do I say it? Like, you're presenting people with like two separate games in the case where you really want them to get into the fighting game part, right? You want to like supplement the fighting game part, but then you add these things into the single player mode that like invalidates or minimalizes the actual fighting game aspect of what this game is supposed to be about. So it feels like they just sometimes those single player modes can feel like they're not like confident in being a fighting game. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's Fatal Fury did the same thing, right? I just don't like that. That seems to be what the route developers go when they want to add like single player content into fighting games. It's like, okay, you can level up your walk speed now. You can level up your attack power. You can level this all. It's like, well, that's not. No, force these new players to learn the characters. Otherwise, they're gonna jump in these modes, right? They're gonna buy the game, jump in these modes, play the single player for a week, move on, and people are gonna, let's say the game is successful. People are gonna look at the sales and be like, "Oh, Virtua Fighter was successful. People love the single player mode. Like, fighting games are back." Fighting games aren't really back. We didn't actually onboard people into the genre. We didn't onboard people into the genre, really. You just kind of trick them in. That's the best way I can put it. You kind of just trick them into buying your game by just putting in a whole separate game. But we still don't have more people learning or getting accustomed to the language of fighting games, because you added all these things that aren't really what a fighting game is about, But again, if they keep the stats out, keep the RPG elements out, I think it can be cool. What did I think about World Stage as a single player mode? It was okay. It was fine. It was a cool idea. I like how they took people from the community and added them into. I think it could have used more like some kind of presentation aspect to it that makes it more interesting. And I also wish we got more like costume items. I thought we were going to be getting like all of the costume items from the original Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. Let me see if I can find like how many costumes they had in the old Virtual Fighter. Somebody has a video up on YouTube. Yeah, they do. Oh wait. Yeah, they do. Hold on. Look at the costumes that we had in Virtua Fighter 5, the original one on PS3 and 360. Look at this. This is so like, I used to have so much fun like customizing my character in the original version of the game. But they don't have all of the costumes in this new version for Revo. Like, you used to be able to get crazy with it, y'all. Wait, what's this? What's this you're showing me, ZK? Character select got shared. Oh, so that's Stella. That's not Sarah. Yeah, that's Stella. We got that. So we have that confirmed. This is Stella, not Sarah. I hope Sarah is still in the game because I'd love to see her aged up, like her redesign also. Like, I want to see if Sarah is aged up also. My theory is that Stella might be. Well, I guess we'll probably see in a minute. Maybe they're gonna show that on the stream. But my theory is that Stella might be Sarah without flamingo stance. That's what I think Stella might. She might be Sarah without flamingo stance. Maybe. Not totally sure. But we'll see. But let me show y'all something else too. Look at this. And this is what I was talking about last week. Remember when I said this? Y'all remember when I said this? Now look. This is what we need, more of this. We need more of the, like, usually, and this was pointed out, like, we were talking about this in the Virtual Fighter Discord last week. Like, they don't, usually for female characters, they don't age them up. They only reserve that, like the Ryu redesign, the Paul redesign in Street Fighter. They don't usually age up female characters. Even Terry in Fatal Fury kind of got aged up. They don't do that for female characters usually. They find some kind of excuse to like keep them looking like young. But I'm so glad they fucking did this, man. Like this is the original. This is Pi and the original Virtual Fighter. That, and she looks good. She don't even. This is what I mean. It's not like they acting like. It seems like fighting game devs act like this is just ugly. Like she looks older, but she still looks hot. She still looks cool. It's fine, you know. It's not the end of the world to make female characters like age. It's fine, you know. Yeah, exactly, ZK. Like I'm glad we're breaking out of that mindset. Like, okay, so I'm about to pull up the stream in a second. Hold on real quick. Okay, so let me cut on the stream. Let me cut on the stream. Okay. Where are they doing it? Where did they say they were? Did they say they were doing it on Twitch or? Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. We found it. They say it's 25. This is 25 minutes, y'all. Let me cut off this chat. This is gonna be 25 minutes. Where's my phone? Are we excited, y'all? And by the way, y'all, let me tell y'all something, man. If you're trying to get into Virtual Fighter, but let's take it off Virtual Fighter. Let's take it off Virtual Fighter. If you're trying to get into a fighting game, no, I don't think we're getting a release date. They just said they would have said that in the trailer. Because they just said 2027. I think they were keeping it vague because they're not ready to show a release date. But no, look, if you're trying to get into a fighting game, y'all, don't do the thing where y'all do the, oh, I'm gonna wait for the sequel. Some of y'all will wait for the sequel yourselves into just never getting into a series. This isn't me trying to tell y'all to like, because I'm not one of those people that like, oh, you play Virtual Fighter or you're dumb or you're stupid. It's like, no, play what you want. It's fine. But if you genuinely feel like, this is something I really want to get into, like if you already have that feeling, don't rob yourself and keep waiting, because what ends up happening is that like when the game does come out, you'll find another excuse to be like, oh, okay, everybody's too good, so I should have been playing Virtual Fighter 5 this whole time to practice or to actually learn the game. And now I'm intimidated, and now I don't like. Just play it if you're interested. Just play it now. You know what I mean? Don't, because if you wait, I promise you it's gonna, yeah. When it comes out, it's not gonna be like an instant thing where you fall in love at first sight. These games, and this is one thing people don't seem to understand. These games take time to get into. Like, fighting games take time to get into. Now, I'm not saying that like you can never wait to jump into a new game and successfully like get into it. I've done that before, you know. I jumped in for KOF 15, but my thing is like, I understand that fighting games take time to learn. So for me, it's different. A lot of other people seem to not like understand that like you gotta like dive in and understand the mentality of like learning these games. Like, you gotta really dive in and learn, you know, how much it takes. But if you haven't experienced that gauntlet yet with fighting games yet, you won't. If you keep waiting, it's gonna get harder and harder, you know. So yeah, if you have time, download Virtual Fighter 5 and like figure out if this is your type of thing. Because a new game isn't gonna like magically make it your thing. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Like, some people think like a new release will magically make you like, oh, now I'm a fan of this genre that I've never tried or never attempted to like get deep into. Now I'm a fan because this new game came out. No, I've been in the FGC for now like 17 years, and I see it time and time again where people keep waiting and waiting, and they're like, you know what? I don't even like fighting games. You know? So just ask yourself. Okay, so we got 3 more minutes. Yep, exactly. Type. Oh, Basil, fighting VF games are really iterative. Your legacy skill from one game will transfer to the next one. Oh, for sure. 1000. Virtual Fighter is very, very, very iterative. Like, I kind of want to say if you know one game, you kind of know them all. Or if you know a character in one game, like, you can do well in the other games. For sure. Okay. Let me see. A lot of those 3D fighters retain a ton of stuff from game to game, I think. What up, Burgundy? What up? What up? What up? And yes, 1000% they do. 1000%. Okay, it's about to get started. We got 1 minute left. 60 seconds. Let's cut this on. How's it going? What'd you like from the cell device? Fighting games like VF and Tekken are funny to me in that regard. People want a new game, but it can't be new enough to where their old tactics don't work. Meanwhile, Capcom be like, yeah, this won't be here next game. Yeah, Capcom games definitely do more starting over than 3D fighters. 3D fighters don't start over as much as 2D fighters in general. Okay, here we go. It should be starting now. I miss FADC. That's too down. Is FADC, because I didn't play much Street, is that Focus Attack Dash cancel? Basically all 2D fighters Wipe the slate. Yeah, thanks to a new system. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go, y'all. Oh, this is just a countdown thing. The new Stellar Blade, God handbag. Yep. Stellar Blade is a pretty game. I'll give it that. It's not my type of game, but it's very pretty. That new Gundam game looks like a Monster Hunter like it. I'm intrigued. Okay, they showing the trailer again. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. Me no black. I'm Dominican, papi.
Are we talking about your ex?
Reggaeton in Virtual Fighter is crazy. Yo, somebody got to talk about what's going on with Sega and this. They got something going on with they have a thing with black culture right now.
I know. They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara. Kill them all.
Okay.
Hey, it's me.
No, yeah, we know for sure. But there's something extra going on recently. Burgundy. There's like a little uptick. You know, there's an uptick. Jack Harlow face is crazy. Yeah.
All right, just take it easy.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Stranger Than Heaven either, Burgundy. We'll see how that goes.
That's your.
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but
Can y'all hear it? Well,
you are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives rolling like dice. Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
That's Pai Chan.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
okay, cool. I wonder if the story is just Cielo or if it's like everyone's gonna have their own campaign. Oh, hold on, let me move this for the because y'all can see the
になる
subtitles.
かなとは思うんですけど、このゲーム自体は、ベストなナラティブ体験、ベストなシングルプレイ、ベストな対戦格闘っていうのを合わせて完全に融合させるもの。
まず最初にこの新しいバーチャファイターっていうのを作ろうっていう時にコンセプトをいろいろと考えていく中で、そのリアリティとイノベーションっていうキーワードを設定しまして、それってすごくこう元々のバーチャファイターも こう表している言葉だなとは思っていて、でそれを今の時代に合わせた作り方でこう再構築していくっていうのが新しいバーチャファイターになるのかなと考えています。
いろいろと新しくしていく必要はあると思うんですけども、やっぱりバーチャファイターとしてのコアの部分がやっぱり大事かなとは思っていて、で直感性とそういうリアリティを
No, this is Virtual Fighter 6.
新規の
This is just the story mode.
を広げながら
This is just the story mode,
楽
Ace.
しんでもらえるような、そういったところをやっぱり意識しながら、今いろいろと試行錯誤をしている最中です。
バーチャファイターの、新しいものを作るってなった時に直感的な操作とか、リアリティ
The intuitive controls,
とか
realism.
革新性っていうのはこの
And a lot of
ポイントだなと思い
innovation.
ましたね。ビラサパラは今回の舞台になってる街なんですけども、東南アジアの
Southeast Asia, ZK.
そこでは格闘が盛んだっていう設定を作ってます。
ZK.
オタクスタジオが作るものとしてやっぱり街の魅力っていうものは、スタジオのパワーを最大限活かせるんじゃないかなっていうふうに思ってるんで、その街をしっかりこだわって作ろうというふうには思ってました。マフィアが実行支配しているような街なので、いろんな悪徳があったりいろんな生活があるんですよね。でもみんながこう悪徳とか理不尽とか暴力とかの中でも人は結構たくましく生きてるもんだし、そういうたくましく生きてる人たちを描きながら
This is, I love this setting. I love this setting.
そうい
Like
うのを感じる街っていう
modern,
のをイメージして
regular
作ってる
kind of.
感じになります。
ビラサパラってすごくこういろんな人が集まっている街なんですね。世界中からこういろんな人たちがそれぞれのこう物語を人生を背負ってこうビラサパラに流れ着いているっていう街なんですけれども、その背景自体にその地域性だったり
We
風土だった
meticulously
り、
looked at
あとはその
and things like
実
realistic
際の
climate.
気候だったりとか、そういったところがこう表現
It
で
looks
きるよう
pretty.
にっていうのはしっかり調べながらやっている感じですね。
このビラサパラの街の、ゲームプレイ自体は、いろんなスポットがあって、サイドクエストがあって、皆さんがイメージしてるようなアクションアドベンチャーの楽しい部分っていうのは入ってるんですけども、他に全く同じようなものはないので、僕は、クロスローズスタイルのアドベンチャー、クロスローズスタイルっていうふうに読んでいますね。
Crossroads style adventure.
ゲームとしてもプレイヤーの皆さんに新しい体験を与えられるような、アドベンチャープレイになるんじゃないかなと思います。
It's uncanny how well they capture the SEA vibes. It legit looks like what's over here. Man, that's good to hear. That's
今
fire.
回新しく取り組んでいるところなんですけども、で目指しているもの自体はその対戦格闘ゲーム、
Virtual Fighter
ア
combat,
クションアドベンチャーっていうものが
action
完全な
adventure
融合なんで
gameplay.
プレイヤーが体験したことがないバトルのフィーリングだったりとか新しいものっていうのを、持ち込んで皆さんが楽しめるようなものにしようかなと。
I like how they changed the camera perspective immediately when you turn towards another character to still have a kind of like fighting game like perspective.
設計していくのが大事かなと思っていて、そういったところを意識してはいます。カメラワークであったり、操作であったりとか、そういったところがやっぱりバーチャファイター的なものにしているので、自分としては、そういったものは結構実現できてるんではないかなと思っています。ベースにあるのはやっぱインファイトっていうところですね。フルコンタクトでの、格闘ゲームなので、リアリティを意識すると。
Yeah, see how they shift the camera to like look to be like looking at you from the side.
ストーリーに関しては、4人主人公の、オムニバスストーリーになるかなと。
Okay, so it's four main. Oh, so these are the four people
思ってますけど、
that you play as in story
全部
mode.
新しいキャラクターで、バーチャファイターに、今までいなかったキャラクター。
Okay, all of these are new characters. That's Stella.
彼らがこの街にやってきてそれぞれのお話を進めていくんですけども、みんなが 一つのものに対して目標を持って進んでるわけではなくて、彼らもすれ違っていく様とか。
Oh, I love this that UI. That UI. Oh my god.
まあこれはクロスローズスタイルって言ってるやつにつながるかなと思います。でバーチャルファイターにアキラっていう、まあ、主人公キャラクターがいたんですけども、やっぱり新しいキャラクターにその顔になってほしいっていう意味で一番苦労したのが
So Cielo is the new main character.
シエロは出身っていうのがまあ、設定されていて、で実際に彼が好きなものだったりとか、彼のこう生い立ちに関わるものだったりとか、まあ、育ってきた環境だったりで、その人生の設定っていうのが、まあ、どこまでこう実際にゲームの中で表現するかっていうのはこう細かく僕らの中でも決めていて、それをこうタトゥーだったりとかシエロの衣装だったりとか。
So are they just mainly going to be talking about the story for this whole thing? I wonder. And they're not going to show
まあ、
us.
シエロは、まあ、このゲームのアイコンとなるべく、作られたキャラクターで、まあ、彼がどん底から這い上がっていく様っていうのをぜひ楽しんでいただければいいかなと思いますね。
Oh, it is okay. There's another version of the trailer. They're running it back. Oh, okay. There's some new stuff in here. Why he look like he about to start dancing? This feels very I will say this game feels very cultural. It does not feel like dry as far as the setting. I like you don't get many. Do we have many games like in Southeast Asia? Like Thailand, the Philippines and stuff like that. Like, do we get much of that? Yeah, this is a very unique setting. Jackie confirmed, by the way. Not in the mainstream. Yeah. Is this Joel Ortiz? Who is this rapping?
Should have seen him. He was a mess. I mean, he was crying. Sorry, I'm late. Are we talking about your ex?
Yeah, unfortunately. Sis, Cielo's here.
It does seem like Villa, whatever this setting is based on the Philippines because of the Spanish.
For you. About your next fight.
Like because of kind of the Spanish influence.
Money, man. It's gonna be
It does feel like this is like based on the Philippines.
Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh?
Zia. What's with the uniform?
Madame Sue says it makes me look more respectable. Same as usual?
Kung Pao extra chili.
Cow.
Wow. Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know. I'm so proud of her.
Isn't she a little young to be working?
We didn't grow up here. It's different for us.
I don't want her to end up like me.
Come on. You're the best pickpocket in Chinatown.
No, I'm the best pickpocket in Villa Sapara.
Did I remember to ask for no?
Why she say it like that? Villa
What
Sapara.
do you have against barbecue pork?
The only thing that would take it to the next level if they really leaned into like
You're on a diet.
the
Not
accents.
on a diet.
Hey, man, I support you. It's all you. Eat for the moment.
Yeah, I wish they leaned into the accents a little more to really sell like the Southeast Asian setting. But it's fine. It's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not as funny when you say it.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
That's because you never come out with us.
Well, I prefer to read.
Books are the key to the castle of one's own self. That's Kafka.
He wrote the one about the guy who becomes a fly, right? No. That's the old horror flick. Kafka wrote about cockroaches.
Seriously? Do you Americans even go to school?
Hey, I'm
Oh wait, they're American.
Vencero morir, baby.
Oh, hey, speaking of politics, I heard President Botts was already in town for Villa Fight Fest.
Bro, you heard that from me.
Interesting.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Thanks for the raid, cousin Catnip. Appreciate you.
Well,
Oh, he said, oh, no, it's legit the Philippines?
anything for his re-election campaign.
Word. Or okay, interesting. They are really leaning into this story stuff. I don't think we're going to see anything.
Come on, C. Let him get up.
We just watched all the Summer Games Fest with so many announcements. For sure. Brazilian, sorry. Let's go. Thanks for the raid, Catnip. Thank you, man. It's been a minute. Day one. Yeah, the new VF looks really wild. Yeah, it's looking super interesting. Oh, who's this? Yeah, so they can have more representation. That makes sense, ZK. So they can like be more, have more freedom for who they include.
Shit. Let's go.
There you are. For sure they found you and ripped your throat out.
Okay. We should talk in private.
What the hell, Cielo? What is going on?
Did they follow you?
I think I lost them.
What do we do now?
Maybe we should get out of town until this all blows over. This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
Okay. And I guess this is the part of the trailer where the fighting, where they're gonna go. Maybe they'll show more of the fighting. I really want to just see more of the combat though, like just the actual fighting game part. This story stuff is cool, but
How did they find us so fast? Davina, do you know?
and this is for, like I said, this is like the Discord was saying. This is for, I guess, the non-fighting game people to get interested, but still got to show the fighting game part, you know. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the meat of the game. It's just like story stuff that, you know, doesn't really tell me anything about the core.
Easy. I give up, okay? You win. I'm the one you want. Just let her go.
Get on your knees.
All right. Just
Exactly, Catnip. We got to see the gameplay. They said this is 25 minutes and we're at, it's 8:19 right now.
Kill them all.
Oh. I will say it's kind of cool to see like this kind of like martial arts film, like high production value martial arts film setting. Honestly, when you think about it, do we get much of even that in games? Like really like grounded martial arts in terms of like even just regular single player games. What game? I think Sifu was kind of like that. I don't know how much story was in Sifu though. It was most like usually when we get like grounded martial arts stuff, it's like gameplay, but not like super cinematic cutscenes that we're seeing right here, you know.
Who's Pai Chan?
rolling like dice. Once you're inside, there's no
2027.
surrender.
Okay. Can we see? Okay, we got 5 minutes. RGG made me feel like I could walk into Kabukicho right now and feel instantly familiar, so I'm not surprised they nailed the atmosphere. Yeah.
でなぜ彼らが戦うのかっていうところで、まあ僕が考えるリアリティラインっていうのをまあ設定するっていう作業はまあ結構大変だったですね。設定を考えるのもやっぱり1年ぐらいかかって、キャラクターたちがどういうバックボーンでどういう目的で戦っていくのかっていうところはまあ。
What motivates them to fight?
今回の設定とかを、まあこういう風なストーリーラインでこういう風にやりたいって言って、まあライターチームの
Oh, who's David Hayter? Y'all know David Hayter?
僕もびっくりするような人が参加してくれていて、作品の新しい挑戦には参加したいって思われる方は、まあすごくいましたよね。
Snake VA. Oh, Shin Megami Tensei 4 writer is on here.
まあスクリプトは本当に素晴らしくて、もう完璧だなと思ってます。まあ僕らが作りたい
Interesting.
本当に理解してくれてやってますし、ベースの部分とか。
We gave them to building blocks and some game specific considerations. They really understood the assignment. Oh! Finally! Fighting games fans will feel right at home. But we're placing a lot. There's a perception that they are very particular and difficult. My first impression was different. The commands aren't true. It was a game that was easy to enjoy using simple controls. Yes, I wanted to preserve this idea of being able to pick up the game and play with. There you go. To let them know. Man, this looks good. Our initial thought was, what would happen if we let realism guide us? You might think what real martial arts masters would do it, depending on what you're blocking, you could do. Look at this, look at that, that's so clean. That's so clean. Ah. Bruh, that blocking is so fucking clean. Oh my god.
まあ簡単な操作で遊べるっていうところでもう一度見直すっていう話と、まあ相反するように聞こえるかもしれないんですけど、それは両立させなきゃいけない。
Everything worked together, and I think done that.
どういうものが必要でどういうものが必要じゃないかみたいなのを考えながら間口を広げるようなシステムにはしたいと思っています。ただですね、その反面
On the other hand, you need depth. There you go. Talk about it. It's essential for replayability to getting better at the game.
一つはテクニックですね。やっぱりそのコマ
Oh
ンドの
my
正確さであったりと
god,
か、
that's so clean.
プレイヤー自身の反応速度。でもう一つは知識ですね。コンボの知識とかがやっぱり豊富だと。
So it looks like also combos don't. Oh wait, okay, never mind. They do launch you into the air. I didn't see any air launch.
この技を出した後にはこの人こうするなみたいなのをすごく見抜くプレイヤーさんとかいたりとかして、その3つのバランスがなんかバーチャファイターってすごく優れてるなと思ってるんですね、自分は。そういった良さも、今回のクロスロードでは生かしたいというふうに思っています。
We have to give our players a new experience.
なんかお決まりのものではなくて、新しいアイディアとか新しいトライとかに取り組んでるんですけど、本当に大変で、ようやくなんかこう皆さんにお見せできるような形になってきたかなっていうのが今の感じです。まあ開発で順調だってことってなくて、 新しいものを作るのってすごい大変
The flip kick,
ものすごくチーム
the iconic flip
皆
kick.
さんに届けるんだっていう形でモチベーション高く取り組んでいくと思いますね。
まあ、私にとっても本当にバーチャファイターっていうのはレジェンドタイトルですし、私も含め、まあ、デザイン全員開発スタッフ、まあ、一同、まあ、持てる知識と経験を、まあ、全てつぎ込んだ、作品にしていこうと思っています。
やっぱりこう新規のプレイヤーさんにも今までのバーチャファイターのプレイヤーさんにも楽しめるような、本当これが新しいバーチャファイターだってこう感じてもらえるような、そういったものを作っていきたい。
This is the revolution of Virtual Fighter.
バーチャファイター
Virtual Fighter Crossroads
リメイクでも、まあ、ノスタルジーでも
isn't a remake or a nostalgia grab. It's completely reborn Virtual Fighter.
シリーズを
It's for people who have never played the series before, existing fans, and people who only play single player games too. Interesting.
ゲームを作っている。ようやくゲームの全貌を皆さんにお見せすることができたかなと思いますので、期待してもらえればなと思います。
Wow. Wow, 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 you guys. Okay, they showed everything. That was really good. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. Can we go back to the actual gameplay though? So you're saying it's accessible to newcomers, but still has plenty to dig into for series veterans? Have I ever heard that before? It's a great experience for newcomers and veterans alike. Every game is a good game for newcomers and veterans alike. But no, hold on. Let's look, cause that blocking was so fucking clean, dog. That shit looks so clean.
電源入れたらすぐに1対1が遊べるような、そういったモードも用意しています。
なんかバーチャルファイターって特殊で難しいゲームってなんか思われがちなのが今なんですけど、違くってパンチとキックとガードっていう3つのボタンだけで操作で楽しめるゲームだったんですよね。
Look, hold on. Look at this sequence. Look at this sequence right here.
パンチとキックとガードっていう3
Look at how.
つのボタンだけで
Hold on.
シンプルな操作で楽しめるゲームだったん
This
ですよね。
part, that is all of that looks so fucking clean.
っていう部分は大事にしたいと思ってるので、まあそこを
Oh my god, it's so smooth.
するし、一から見直してるっていう感じになるかなと思います。
Real talk, and y'all are gonna say I'm.
やっぱそのリアリティを追求したらどうなるかっていうとこ
Hold
ろ
on,
を
hold
最
on,
初
hold
に
on,
考え
because
て
I
例え
wanna.
ば今までのガードってもう本当にこういうガッっていうガードが格闘技の達人が本当にこんなガードするのかみたいな、パンチの質によってこういう風にできると思うし、まずそういう
That is that, bruh.
どういうゲーム性になるかみたい
Bruh,
な
that is
できると思うし、
that
できる
is
と思うし、
smooth.
まずそういう表現をしたいっていうところから入ってどういうゲ
That is
ーム性になるかみたいなことをちょっと考えてました。
Look, bruh, y'all gonna say I'm being hyperbolic. I don't think I've seen a fighting game animated that well since, honestly, since Virtua Fighter 5. I think Virtua Fighter 5 is the last time like animations impressed me for the time, for considering the time period they were made in. Like, I don't think any current fighting game is no current fighting game is animated like that. That is smooth as fuck.
まずそういう表現をしたいっていうところから入ってどういうゲーム性になるかみたいなことをちょっと考えてました。
I don't think I saw Vanessa. I don't know.
技が多かったりするのにも複雑さ、その奥深さっていうものを合わせ持たなきゃいけない。
Oh my god.
でさっきのまあ簡単な操作で遊べるっていうところでもう一度見直すっていう話とまあ相反するように聞こえるかもしれないんですけど、それは
Wait, is that Vanessa or Go's move? That throw, is that Go or Vanessa? I can't remember.
必要でどういうものが必要じゃないかみたいなのを考えながら間口を広げるようなシステムにはしたいと思っています。ただですね、その反面やっぱり奥深さっ というかやり込み要素っていうのはやっぱ絶対必要で、強くなるためには、主に3つの柱があると自分は思っていて、1つはテクニック、
Look, bruh, look at how he caught his leg. Look at how he caught.
1つはテクニックで強くなるためには、主に3つの柱があると自分は思っていて、1つはテクニックですね。やっぱりコマンドの正確さであったりとか、それこそプレイヤー自身の反応速度で、もう1つは知識ですね。コンボの知識とかがやっぱり豊富だとダメージ効率を上げることができるので、それで
Even the way they're doing the camera feels like it just looks so good.
この技を出した後にはこの人こうするなみたいなのをすごく見抜くプレイヤーさんとかいたりとかして、その3つのバランスが
I think that is Go's command throw. I think that's Go's command throw.
そういった良さも、今回のクロスロードでは生かしたいというふうに思っています。
Is that Go? Let me see if I can find. What the fuck? Why my TV turn off? Oh, I think cause hold on. Yeah, I think that was Go's command throw. If my TV turns off, if the stream turns off, I'll come right back. But my shit fucked up. So let's see if I'm gonna be able to stay here. Okay, I guess I can. Oh, there we go. Got it. Let me see if I can find Go's command throw. Go Virtual Fighter command throw. Or throw. I think that's his regular throw. I don't know. This is all his throws. Okay, I think they're gonna. No. No, that's not it. That's not it either. How many damn throws this dude got? I swear, if it's like the last one that he does. Just skip ahead. This is what I was. Okay, is this one? Is this his? This is Go's throw where he punches on the ground. And then let me go back and look at. Let me go back and look at the throw that they did. Right here. Because if he's taking Go's moveset. Yeah, Go does have a lot of grabs.
この技を出した後にはこの人こうするなみたいなのをすごく見抜くプレイヤーさんとかいたりとか。
Oh, no. That's Vanessa. That's Vanessa's throw. That's Vanessa. Yeah, that is Vanessa's throw. Because that wasn't the same angle. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's it. So he's using some of Vanessa's moves. Interesting. But he doesn't seem to have like the because Vanessa has like two stances, or she doesn't have two. She has like three stances, I think, where she can do the, I think this is offensive, and then when she's upright, it's defensive, I think, or it's reversed, and then she has the stance where like if you hit her on the ground, she can like what martial arts style is she based on? Is it what martial arts style is Vanessa? Martial arts style. Oh yeah. Oh, Vanessa is Muay Thai. Well, no, it's like it's Valet Tudo. Is Valet Tudo. But it's combined with like Muay Thai. So yeah, so he's that's interesting, and I guess that makes sense, and that's why he might be that's why he's Southeast Asian. Like that's why he's the main character, because his style is based on Muay Thai, which is what Vanessa's style is based on. Okay, that's interesting. I hope all the characters come back. That's my biggest fear. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I at least I have at least a Sarah equivalent coming back, but I want Sarah to come back. I just want Sarah to come back. I want to see how she looks now. I want to see what, and I feel like it would be weird for Sarah to not come back, because she's kind of like she's like the Chun-Li of Virtual Fighter. So it would be weird for her to not come back. All right, peace out, Jay. I'm about to go too. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, we're good. We're good for 2027. But that's all I wanted to react to, you guys. This was great. This was great. We got some like cool shit from this. So I'm about to actually play some Virtual Fighter now. So um and you guys, if y'all want to learn Virtual Fighter, hit me up. I will teach you. I will not like destroy you or anything, or like make it not fun. Like I will take you through the process, because I swear, once you like learn how this game works, I don't have any thoughts on Tifa and Street Fighter 6. It is what it is. I don't play Street Fighter, so, and I don't play Final Fantasy. Um yeah, I won't curb stomp you. I really want to teach more people how to play Virtual Fighter, because I think a lot of people are just unnecessarily intimidated by the series, and I really want to show people that, like, no, like this is like a really it's just an interesting system. Like it's again my favorite fighting game of all time, Virtual Fighter 5. So I'm really excited, you guys. That was a good presentation. That was good. So anyway, y'all, thanks for coming through. I'm gonna chillax, eat something, and y'all